Hi guys, it's Shantae Morgan with Carpe Diem Fitness, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about meal prep. So many of the videos that you find on YouTube about meal prep are just someone being like, okay, today we're going to make 7 chicken breasts. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume I don't need to show you how to cook a whole bunch of chicken. I think you can handle that. And so instead, we're just going to talk real quickly about the benefits of meal planning. This is something that I held out to do till pretty late in my health journey because I just didn't really see, honestly, I didn't really see the point, okay? And now that I'm doing it, it makes such a difference and makes so much sense. So those are the points I want to talk to you guys about. First, the number one thing is going to be commitment. I uploaded a meal prep document in the group for you guys, and it's broken down into your days and your meals every single day, but also a grocery list and an individual section for each of those meals. So when you sit down and you're planning to go to the grocery store, what I do is I plan out my meals, and then before even getting up and looking in my kitchen, I write down everything I will need for each of those meals. So if I'm writing down lunch, and say lunch involves like a sweet potato, and then dinner, also cooking those dinners also involves sweet potatoes. I'll write that down in both spots because then I know, what is needed for each of those meals. And then I get up and go through my kitchen and cross off the things that I don't need and then cross off the doubles. The reason that I do that is because so many times I go to the grocery store and I've got, like a grocery list because I picked out my food and then I have a list, and I buy the stuff and get home, and sometimes things in the fridge go bad because I forgot what I bought them for, okay? So that's why that's set up that way for you guys. I also have some things that I always have in the house. We always have peanut butter in the house. We always have quinoa in the house. We always have honey in the house. Things like that. At that same time when I'm checking what I need to buy for my meals, I also check in on a couple of those things and fill them in the other category, okay? So now when you're going to the grocery store, instead of having a grocery list, you have your week in front of you, and you know that you've already made the commitment to eating these healthy meals, and these are things you've committed to buying for those healthy meals. Now you're going to be significantly less likely to pick up like a bag of potato chips because that doesn't fit into all of this, okay? So that's why I want you to take that meal planner, and you can go and print it out. Take that meal planner with you to the grocery store, and it's your grocery list. And it reminds you why you're at the grocery store, okay? The big thing, a big, huge reason is going to be time. That was my number one reason for not eating healthy, and I know a lot of the excuses you guys use too, because I don't have time. By prepping your meals, you've already put in the time, and so it's easy to just like grab something out of the fridge as you're running out the door, okay? And meal prep doesn't have to be hard. This is an apple. It's clean. I got it home and I washed it. That was my meal prep, as I washed it. So now this is a snack that I've prepped, so all I have to do is grab it, okay? One thing that I don't do that I'm going to talk to you guys, just talk you through a little bit, one thing I don't do, and you'll be able to see this when I upload and share my meal planner with you guys, is that I don't sit down and prep out my entire weeks of meals, have them done, and in Tupperware dishes ready to go. I like to cook dinner, and we like to cook dinner together, and I also like more variety than that, so I prep my snacks. I prep something usually for lunches. So like earlier this week we made grilled chicken, and I've been using this and had pita and a salad with this already. I'm going to do something with it for lunch today. But then part of my meal prep is that I've planned that, so we're going to have, for instance, say we had tacos last night. Then when I make tacos, we make enough that there's enough extra, so then that tacos that next day is my meal prep for lunch. Okay, and one way that makes things easy for me to be able to cook dinner 3 or 4 times a week is that when I get home from the grocery store, instead of just putting things away, I wash them first. So this is mushrooms, and we're going to have these later this week for dinner. And I don't have to break in individual serving sizes because I'm going to use it for a big dinner for both of us, but they're already clean. So when I'm making dinner, instead of having to like pull things out and wash them and chop them and cook food, I can just pull them out and start cooking, okay? So that's something that you'll definitely want to do, is clean your stuff as soon as you get it home, and then you don't have to worry about things like your kids pulling them out and just eating the fruit, okay? Serving sizes is a huge reason why you should be meal prepping, okay? And this has been the biggest thing that's helped me. And I'm going to use nuts as the example. So this is a serving size. It's my meal prep. This is a serving size of almonds and a serving size of pistachios. Nuts are a really healthy fat and they're a great snack, but it's really easy to go too far and you can have too much of a good thing. So a serving size of almonds is only 14 almonds and a serving size of pistachios is 30 pistachios. A serving size of cashews is 11, okay? So if I don't break these down into individual bags like this, I could easily sit down and eat 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 servings of almonds and never even know, and I've thrown my day out the window because I've done that, okay? So serving size is going to be huge. Another thing I want to touch on, and if you're in this group, you have this. If this is a clean eating group, this is a huge reason why Shakeology is extra awesome. This, look, you have so many options. You have chocolate, you have vanilla, you can have pouches. What? This is a meal that's already prepped for you. Not only is it already prepped for you, but this is the best meal that you're going to get. You get the nutrients of 5 salads in this thing, okay? And there is no reason why when you're out running around and you're busy and you've got doctor's appointments and dentists and the kids have to go here and here and here, that you should ever have to run in to a gas station, because instead you throw some of this in a shaker cup and you stop and get some milk or some juice or some water or whatever you mix it with, shake that up, and you've got your meal on the go, okay? It's also going to be cheaper than any fast food you're going to get. Your shake breaks down to $4 a shake. I know I used to spend $6, $7, $8 at a fast food restaurant and then feel awful afterwards. You know that that's never going to happen with this, okay? So this is already meal prep for you that you don't even have to work on. So if you haven't really decided or you don't have time, you're not ready to commit to meal prepping, I make this a huge priority for you. But plan your Shakeology into where your day's the busiest, okay? Don't always have it for breakfast. If I'm running around and doing errands, this becomes my afternoon snack, because then I know that I don't have to think about it, and I also don't have to like grab and carry a bunch of food around in a cooler, okay? So that's a huge thing, and you've already got this. You've already got one meal paid for, and it's already done and ready for you. So that's on meal prep. Another thing I just wanted to touch on real quickly, that everybody else's meal prep that they show you. Here, I'm going to lay it out for you guys. I didn't meal prep. One of the reasons I didn't meal prep for a long time, because I was like, well, you know, like I don't have the Tupperware and everybody's meal prep's so pretty and I don't want to sit down and make all my meals. You don't have to do that, okay? And one thing, not everybody's meal prep is pretty. Look, this is what my meal prep looks like. It's not all these like matching Tupperware and beautiful and all set out and whatever. Just make it work for you, okay? That's what this is about, is making your lifestyle fit into your life. Crazy concept, right? So take that meal planner I gave you guys, figure it out, go to the grocery store, and I'll also be uploading a couple of my meal plans. Some other coaches in the group will be doing theirs as well. So get to planning.